Hi folks, I'm Kevin and this is Real World Natural Living. So today's video is for those of you who kind of want to see the difference between planting seeds directly into the peat pellets and planting seeds directly into solo cups. So last year I did directly into the peat pellets, and I did a video on that actually, so I'll leave a link up here or down in the description box. But I actually ended up transplanting a lot from the peat pellets into the solo cups, and this year I just went directly into the solo cup. So I kind of wanted to show you the difference, see how the seedlings are doing this year compared to around the same time frame last year. So I just wanted to mention quickly before I get into the video that I'm only about 2 years into starting seedlings indoors. So any advice that you may have if you're an experienced gardener starting seedlings indoor, I'd love to hear it down in the comments section. And that does two things. It not only helps me become a better gardener, but it helps others too who may be learning how to garden, who watch this video and maybe check out the comments. Your valuable experience can come in handy and maybe help somebody else along the way as well. And that, I think, would be a really cool thing. So these are my seedlings last year after 1 month. You can see the tomatoes there. The ones with the yellow stick are the peppers that got stunted. The skinny guys are the broccoli. I'm not sure if that was a month old yet. And then I do have some kale here, and in the back there's some tomatoes again. Now here's my seedlings this year after 1 month. You can see such a difference from last year when I planted in the peat pellets to this year in the solo cups, or cups that are comparable to a solo cup. I'm so excited about how this is turning out so far. Here's my tomatoes. They've been doing really good, and they have nice thick stalks too. And the ones in the back are doing really good also. They're a little bit droopy, so it looks like they could use some water. Here's my crisp mint lettuce. So this is one of the things that hasn't done that good this year. So I had these originally planted in really small containers, and when I transplanted them to these bigger ones, the container was really waterlogged. So I have a feeling that's why they stayed so small. Back here I have another lettuce, just to compare. It's my white Paris lettuce, and you can see the difference between the two of them. The white Paris lettuce got planted directly into those big containers. So here's another look at my Paris lettuce. So you can see the browning tips and some leaves dying off, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on. The soil's not dry, it's moist. So I'm not sure exactly what's happening. So if you have any advice for me, I'd love to hear it down in the comments. My peppers are definitely not stunted this year. My kale is doing super good as well. I have a little bit of yellowing here. I think that maybe I underwatered a little bit, but other than that, I couldn't be happier. Here's my basil. It's also having a little bit of trouble too. I'm getting the browning on the leaves as well. So I'm just not sure what's happening. This cup here is funny because there's two basil in here. One has brown leaves and one doesn't. So here's my setup. My lights are just 6,500 watt Kelvins. I've got this one down here in the middle for the shorter plant, and then that provides light to the larger plants on each side as well. And this is my grow light here. It's an actual grow light, and I just have it to supplement everything else. I'll leave a link in the description in case you're interested in having a look at these lights. So you can see a big difference from last year when I was using the peat pellets to this year planting in the solo cups. The solo cups, everything in there is doing really well. And not only solo cups, but bigger containers, right? I do have to say though, last year in the peat pellets, I wasn't giving it any nutrients, just straight water. So I'm sure that played a role in why everything stayed so small and got stunted. But this year, everything's growing really good compared to last year. I do have some issues, of course. You know, I have the basil there. Not sure if that's an overwatering issue or what. And same with the lettuce too. Some of the lettuce, again, was planted in smaller containers. When I transplanted it, it was really soggy. So I probably had that overwatered. That's my guess anyways. But if you have any theories about that or anything else that I might be doing wrong or I could be doing better, I'd love to hear it in the comments down below. Remember that not only helps me, but that helps other gardeners who are trying to learn, and your knowledge is really valuable if you have that knowledge. So that's gonna be it. That's the video. So remember the most important thing, folks, take care of yourself.